has a very important role to play in grain production. This environment that we have is pretty unique.
I kind of smile. I've got friends up in Boundary County and they pump water off their land to grow a crop, while we down here in the desert pump water on to grow a crop. So that's the diversity that you see in the state of Idaho.
We provide a supply of wheat out of the Northwest that can address dietary needs all over the world.
There's a possibility that if my truck unloads in Lewiston at one of the terminals, or Clarkston, that in 3.5 days that wheat can be on an ocean vessel heading down the Willamette or Columbia.
The river system, it's the main artery to the agriculture in the Pacific Northwest.
The Idaho Grain Producers is a system that the ideas start at the county level. They come up through the counties to the state in the form of resolutions. Those resolutions drive what the staff does every day in the state.
Getting our message out there is one of IGPA's important tasks. IGPA represents my voice as a grower.
Like right now I'm in the middle of harvest and there's all the talks with trades and tariffs, and I don't have time to keep up on all of it. So I'm grateful for them to have a voice for me.
It's just a great community of people, and they're always looking out for the farmers of Idaho.
Since joining the IGPA, the network that they have already has helped me to build new contacts.
But there's a commonality and there's a theme, and you realize that there's other people who have similar obstacles and opportunities at the same time.
I have made friends in many states and many locations, and that's probably the best thing that I can say Grain Producers has done for me.
A lot of policy in America, whether it's our farm bill policy or local government, it's made by those that show up at the meeting.
Not every legislator, not every agency person has the time or the resources to research an issue and the background on it so they understand it and can make good decisions on it.
My favorite part of when we go to a legislator is when they pull out their paper and start writing down what we're saying, because they didn't know about an issue.
The Grain Producers is there in the trenches with the National Association and with other states trying to find solutions.
Farmers need to absolutely be involved in the IGPA and be a part of the solution.
We have so much that we produce and a relatively low population. We have to export our food out to the rest of the country and the rest of the world.
IGPA helps my family and I because there's so many issues that are bigger than us as individual farmers. But when we join our voices collectively with our neighbors and other farmers around the state, we can accomplish a lot of things here in Boise and even on the national level. On the state level, IGPA helps me with things like commercial truck permitting, trespass, and crop residue burning. On the national level, IGPA is watching out for me as a farmer in environmental discussions, crop protection issues, trade, federal tax law changes, and especially the Farm Bill, ARC, PLC, crop insurance, working lands conservation. IGPA stays on top of issues like these. They keep membership informed, and they serve as the collective voice of Idaho grain producers on these very critical topics.
I hope Idaho agriculture continues to address and solve economic and environmental problems.
My hope for the future of Idaho agriculture is we get a younger farmer base that's dedicated to producing the most high quality crops we can.
There's a cliche about if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. So come to the table.